My hat. These guys don't know what I'm doing, eh? Hang on. Try to point you where the action is. What we're going to do here, what we're intending on doing, is we're going to take the plug off of here, and if the plug comes off and the oil starts coming out, hang on. Yeah, can you see? Yeah. If the plug comes out and the oil starts coming out, these guys will be on your own. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, there you go. The plug's at the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, with the socket. Yeah, hang on. I'll get a rag there. You guys can see there. Needless to say, it's not an. I should have took my other bucket. I get a rag there. I'll be with you in a second. It's not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. There, I got a rag. Nothing clean about changing. Hang on. You tired of looking at this, eh? Yeah. Where's my hat? My fateful hat. These guys, it's draining right now. I'm gonna my socket and oh well. I knew that was gonna happen. Ask me why I knew. Okay, now, well, I'll show you. I'll keep the rag handy. Now I'll keep the ratchet handy, because I'll need it to put the plug back in, but I have to go fishing. I have to go fishing first. Okay. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. There's, I don't have a spot to sit down. Yes. You guys hang on there. I'll get a chair. We have a little chat before we finish this job. We're back. We're out from under there. She's still dripping a little bit there, but that's all right. I got the tray underneath. I have a tray here for the filter. First of all, I was kind of lazy. The John Deere dealer is not too close to my residence, so I went online. I couldn't get a John Deere filter, but I got myself a Wix filter, which is it's the same quality as, or probably maybe better than the John Deere. Don't make no filters. John Deere don't make no oil. John Deere don't make no filters. It's somebody else that makes them. The oil I have is hang on, I'll go get a quart there. Yeah. I don't have it in the gallon, but I have it in the quart. It's 15W40 premium engine oil by John Deere. That's their claim to fame. Hey, I drive it in the summer. 1550 or 1540? 1540. It's premium engine oil, whatever that means. It's just your normal engine oil. It's not a synthetic, not that I know of anyway, but it's the engine oil that's recommended in the John Deere book for the oil changes. And that's what I give it. Why? Okay, I'm just gonna cover why it's important. Like every year, usually in the spring, but now it's August, spring. We're in August. I just ran a little bit this morning to heat the oil up, and then why it's important to change the oil. But it's important to me. Okay, what's important for you, that's your business. I'm just gonna cover what's important for me is I know like this goes through different cycles of thawing and freezing. Nothing's heated in the wintertime here, and there's a lot of condensation, and eventually there's condensation in the motor block too, and because of that you get water in your oil, and I don't think that's anything good for an engine. There's enough of the fuel that goes down a little bit, I presume. You don't need no water to mix in with your oil and then try to. If you change your oil and you got a good motor, your motor is gonna stay good. Okay, it won't start burning oil just because it decided. It's wear and tear, and if you got good engine oil, you got a good filter, that'll increase the lifespan of the engine by a whole 9 yards. Okay, now we're gonna cover a little topic. It's a pet peeve of mine. All these filter removers. I'm gonna show you a filter remover. See this? It's got cams. It's got. I'll bring it in closer. See that, folks? It's got cams on them, on the arms. The arms have got grips on them, and as you tight, this whole thing closes down, and you take your. It's made by, hang on, oil filter, Miltronics. Patent pending. It's Miltronics. I've had this for a few years. I've had through my lifespan. Okay, you know these wrenches there when you gotta. Hang on, I'll take this filter off there. I want it to drain. Nah, I won't show you. There. Yeah. Hang on there, Okay, I'm back. I've had through the years, through the years, yeah, what a ride. I've had so much trouble, even with the strap ones. These slip as soon as you get a little bit of oil on them, and they're not as grippy. You almost have to put sand on the strap in order for it to grip good, eh? Yeah, this is dripping down the side of the engine, eh? Clean this up here. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, this, just to give you an idea what's available, it goes on one way, see, and then to tight it, you go the other way. But these oil filters, you put grease on on the rubber around, and then you go hand tight. That's once you start it up. Okay, you put the oil in. Don't forget. There's a story behind this too. Don't forget to put oil in your engine before you start it. One day I'll tell this story. Yeah, and start it up. Check, make sure you got no leaks, and that's it, man. It's the oil change is good, but see, right now I got the side covers off on the tractor here. They're back there, and today's the oil change day. Okay, so I'm gonna put the plug back in underneath. It's done about as much leaking as it's gonna do, and it'll soon be time to fill in the oil. I'll bring it back when I'm putting oil back in this baby. Forget now, 5 point some liters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think 5 point something liters in. See, that's 946 milliliters. So it's not these cans that they sell you, and it's 32 fluid ounces. It's not a quart, and it's not a liter. They jip you both ways. Okay, so it's not gripe time today, eh? So stand by, folks. I'll bring it back when I get into the action here. Until then, we'll have to wait. That's it, folks. The big job is done. I got the. I already started. Hang on. I put 5 liters, 500 and 400 and some milliliter. I forget, 900 and some, not quite a liter. But I put 5 of them in there. I started it up. First I checked the oil, and it was over full by a little bit. So I started it up. So I guess it filled the filter. I like to fill the filter before you start them up, but this baby here, it can't fill the filter because it's horizontal. If it's vertical, you fill the filter and put it on, so boom, as soon as you start it, it's got oil. But this one, not quite the case. So anyways, now the filter's full, and I run it about a minute. So I'm gonna let it sit before I put the side panels on the engine. I'll let it sit a little bit, and we'll see how she ends up. I still got 2 quarts of it. Well, I call it quarts, 900 and some milliliters of oil. John Deere plus 50/2, whatever that is. Anyway, yeah. These are all little things. Oops, look at this. I managed to pick up some hay. I haven't been haying. Anyways, that's it. So we'll leave it at that, and so that's it for you, the oil change. Don't forget, you don't do the oil change because of your neighbor and the way he does it. You do it because you want your engine to last. Because rebuilding these, well, it's not as cheap as the way I see it anyways from here. I used to rebuild them when I was younger, but now it's very expensive to rebuild an engine, so you don't want to be doing that if you don't have to. And I like it to stay good. It's running good. It doesn't use oil, and you just do it every year, and it keeps on, it's just like one of those Timex watches, it just keeps on running. Okay, folks, this wraps this up. I hope I covered well, the main point here was the why of you want to change the oil. It's not just because you do it every year. No, it's because there's a reason. Okay. As usual, I salute you all, and we'll see you in the next one.